What up, y'all? It's Vlad from Vladtv. Shout out to the Dirtbag Dan show. Dirtbag Dan, what up, man?
Boy, I got my mind on cake. Boy, I got my mind on cake.
Hustle every night and day. Boy, I got my mind on cake.
Oh, shit. What episode is this?
55.
Wow! 55. Episode 55 of the Dirtbag Dan show, y'all.
How about that?
We in this bitch.
That's a really long time.
Yeah, fucking.
I mean, these would be the most frustrating seasons on Netflix ever.
We're gonna keep getting. Whoa! little power outage there.
Yeah,
Thanks for
there it
turning
is.
off the lights, Itchy. That's always good.
All right.
Good way to start the show with
Apparently-
a good light switch from the DJ. Thank you, sir.
Been a lot of earthquakes. lately.
Strobe.
Okay, so that joint's done. That's how long it took us to set up. Episode 55 of the Dirtbag Dan show, brought to you by Vaped Vaporizers. Oh, I finally got my hands on a fucking micro nectar collector. These things have been like going into the head shops around here and then just immediately fucking bam, bam, bam. They all sell out. And like the way the homie was describing it to me, because they always show up at the head shops with like some new crazy thing. And the guys are always like, are people really going to buy this shit? And they're like, yeah, man, people are going to buy it, I swear. And then like there was a few people who had like shops that had bought like 3 or 4 and then sold out, you know, when they opened their doors and were like, yo, we need 20 of them. So
Yeah.
they had to restock already once. They're going to be at the Cannabis Cup 420 in Denver. You look for the Nectar Collector / Vape Vaporizers booth. They got a booth together. Nectar Collector is like the OG honey straw.
Yeah.
Like we call the honey straw the Nectar Collector on accident. It's like aspirin or Tylenol.
That's my problem.
Kleenex.
Yeah, exactly.
Roofies.
Is there like a brand of roofies that get used more? It's like no, it's called Rohypnol, but roofies, that's the ones you want to buy.
Just sounded like the next word in the pattern.
So yeah, shouts out to Vape Vaporizers. We're gonna show you guys how to use this with a vaped person. We'll get like the whole rundown on one of these
Walkthrough.
upcoming episodes before these guys head off to Colorado for the 420 thing. Yeah, we're really high. Facebook.
The night's gonna get weird.
So Facebook, the Dirtbag Dan show. Go like that shit. Go put a fucking thumbs up on that bitch if you haven't already. Also the Instagram at DBD show. We're just getting this shit started, so it's hard to like be motivated to post a bunch of pictures when you jerks won't even follow us.
Let me work. Please let me work.
Appropriate button use.
So yeah, that was good. So follow at DBD show on Instagram, and then the Twitter, of course, is at Dirtbag Dan show. Hashtag the motherfucking Content Kings. Like we said, we changed the channel name to Counterproductive. So we re-logoed everything, and we released a
Michael
release
Jackson.
schedule. In fact, you know what? I'm going to fucking, while we're on the air, I'm going to post the release schedule right now.
Boom.
For
They ready for that?
they're ready for this.
Interesting.
No,
So
by the
bang.
time they see this, it'll already have happened.
Right.
It'll have been up for a
Days
while. But we put up a
passed.
They're
release
still
schedule.
the first ones to see it.
You're seeing, like,
Right now.
We're
or
the
right
first
then,
ones.
in the past.
like Andrew's like, holy shit, they did that right while they were on the show, and I seen it. 10 videos we're putting out in April. Between now and the end of the month, we're dropping 10
Yeah.
videos. And we're probably dropping like 20 videos because we're going to start doing channel previews for the Dirtbag Dan show episode. So you guys get to see like a 5-minute preview of the episode before we drop the whole thing. But so like I'm talking about 10 independent like releases, not like a Dirtbag Dan show and a preview of the same show, but there'll be, 3 different episodes of the Dirtbag Dan show. We got 2 new music videos. We got 2 24/8s. We got 2 special interview segments and a new episode of Dabbing with Dan. All that shit dropping this month.
Dabbing with Dan.
The YouTube URL is still Dirtbag Dan TV. We're trying to figure out how to change that to Counterproductive. It's a little more complicated than we anticipated.
Man, I got a question, but I don't want to ask.
Go
it on
ahead,
the show.
please go ahead.
What's
Oh, please. But I don't want to ask it on the show.
Maybe.
I don't know.
I don't know if it's a secret or something. I
No,
don't know.
what?
What's up with the Japan shit? Where's that? at?
Okay, no. Yeah. All right, no, we talked about this. I'm going to start editing the Japan footage, and we're going to start releasing it in chunks over the next few months. We're almost exactly at a year to when we went to Japan. So as like a annual kind of remembrance of, I don't know, I'm holding a bong, so this is already going to get complicated. But we are going to be releasing footage from our trip to Japan shortly, probably in like a 5 to 10-part video series because we shot a whole lot of fucking footage out there. But who knows? We might just drop like 1 hour long fucking blah. Here's all of it. We'll see. We'll see. I'm gonna let the footage tell me what to do, and we'll figure it out from there. So yeah. Talk for a second while I hit this bong. Caustic, why don't you explain to them that you're going to be out there April 18th this month and for Back to Basics, and you're going to be doing the commentary.
Yes, definitely. Just like our young friend D'Artagnan here fucking went to Blackout 5 and held it down and got all the interviews, which they're releasing individually now.
Yeah.
A little bit by bit. And, as great as they are, I had to step in and fill in on this one, and hopefully that's just going to be equally as fun.
No, you're good. You're good. You'll be good.
It'll be good.
Chris is good. You guys will hold it down. I think it's Blackout was a crazy event to start doing the pay-per-view at because it was like not only did we not know what the battles were going to be, but it was 2 days. There was like 30 fucking battles. So we had our hands full as far as like shit to do. I think you guys, it's going to be way chill.
I think Back to Basics is absolutely the event I should do this for.
Perfect.
You know what I mean?
It's like 5 battles. You know all the battlers that are involved.
Cool.
You've battled some of them. You know what I mean? It's your perspective on it is definitely going to be
definitely
good. Sweet. So yeah, that's April 18th. Back to Basics.
April 12th.
Yes, April 12th. If you're here in the Bay Area, San Francisco especially, DJ Itchy, the motherfucking killer, he's defending his DMC regional SF title against all these other motherfuckers who's trying to take Itchy's shot to go fucking really hammer shit down this year and take the national spot as the #1 DJ in this motherfucking country.
He did it last year and he fucking killed it.
Smashed last year, went to New York, went to the finals and placed 4th behind 3 New York DJs. You know what I mean? So basically, like, he would have been top 3 easy. I think the right dude won last year, but I think that Itchy's ready to take it all this year. And I think that Itchy would have been easy top 3 if it was in the Bay Area. And I think this year they're talking about doing it in the Bay Area. So it's important that we all go down there. We support him. He's going to win and he's going to hold it down for the Bay. And then when the DMCs come back for the national fucking title, he'll be the guy in the Bay to be like fucking, I'm the home team DJ holding it down. Yeah. Which is crazy.
At Brick and Mortar.
Brick and Mortar in San Francisco, April 12th. Yeah. Okay.
I'm going to be there. I'm going to go.
Man, we're doing our fucking job here today.
I want to go to them.
Yeah, what else? Okay, shouts out to fucking DC Smitty.
Yeah.
Who fucking sent us all these awesome fucking drawings. Yeah. There's so many drawings in here. There's me with all the fucking birds and like fucking shit coming out of my head. He has a series with like Caustic and Jefferson Price with like little tears that say never forget. And the Jefferson Price one is great because it looks like his life has been broken apart.
He also looks like a cancer patient, like a motherfucker.
Really does. A disaster as a giant baby. We got Smack here. Days. We got Lush one with drugs. DNA. I'm definitely gonna give this to DNA. I'm gonna give
Mike
this.
Tyson.
So like I've he sent me all these. He sent me all these. He's like, do what you want with them. You know what I mean? I'll probably end up making a T-shirt into the fucking the one with my head. Like I think that's a tight one. But I'm gonna personally take it upon myself to deliver these to all of the people that are in the pictures because we see these motherfuckers. So I'll make sure that I pack these when I go on my next trip to Canada or whatever else, and I'll bring these motherfuckers along, and we'll make sure that they get in the right battler's hands, except for Jefferson Price, of course, who lives in the woods.
Dude,
now.
Did you see that little thing I saw on the internet today about like Definition texting Jeff like, let's come back and do it 2-on-2?
Wow, that would be magnificent.
Because once Def gets his new job, he can battle again or something.
Oh my god,
it's probably bullshit. I don't know.
Yeah, that's like.
Why is Jefferson Price becoming like Sasquatch or something, dude? Like it's fucking crazy.
Lost in the wilderness.
See him and his girlfriend like moving. There's like a special walk of him and his girlfriend like moving through the trees.
There's only blurry pictures.
Those are. I can't tell if it's people or Jefferson Price.
Jefferson Price,
scientists
in a new Netflix original, The Defendant.
You can clearly see the way he moves his arms is that of a battle rapper mid-verse.
An
like
ashamed
this.
battle rapper.
He's like this. He's walking through the forest.
He's just trying to PG step it.
Oh shit. Okay, too much. But yeah, DC Smitty actually battled Mosh Jelton, and he's encouraged me.
What an honor.
He's encouraged me to encourage everybody to go watch that battle. So go do that. And fuck,
Mosh Jelton's awesome, by the way.
If I remember because there are extenuating circumstances. But if I remember, I will throw the description for this in the video. We'll try and do that. We'll see if we can do that for you, Schmitty. But yeah, Schmitty, thanks for the artwork. We'll deliver that to all these motherfuckers. Ooh, can I put something cool on the screen? Do we?
I don't
have
know.
the
Do you
remote?
have something cool?
Yeah.
You got something cool to put
Where's
on
the
screen?
remote? You don't
Put
even
the
have
cool
the
thing
remote,
on.
Abel. Fuck, dude.
Abel, what the fuck, dude? You got one job.
You have multiple jobs right now, actually.
Yeah.
Can you pack that bowl while you do that? That'd be awesome.
Dude, there's too much pot in front of me right now. I don't even know.
Hey,
What
boy.
Jobs are so difficult.
Okay, yeah.
Show
yeah.
us
See,
the
look, you
wonderful
weren't even ready
things.
for
Put
me,
on
bro.
the Warriors game.
Sorry, dude.
We need
Bro.
the wonderful thing.
I was there for you.
Did they win, Roy?
Oh, they're shutting me down. They're not letting me do
What
it.
happened?
Hold on.
What are you trying to show us, anyways? You
Trying
can
to,
give us
hold
a
on,
little-
it's not a fuck. It's a surprise if I tell you, and then it's fucked up, Skylar.
My phone's
Just
fucking-
allow me to do
Dead.
this shit, okay? Allow me to do this shit for a second.
I want to know what the fuck.
Who does a replay?
I know that. I'm gonna watch
Abel,
it.
can you play it off of yours? It's not. My phone doesn't seem to be responding to the.
Here, Caustic.
I don't blame it.
My phone's like, fuck you, bruh.
Thanks, guy.
Do you want to? It's the thing that you got the schedule. Yeah, it's the first
Take
thing
a-
that
take
says
a full
play
credit.
on the schedule. Wow, we're off our games today.
We're killing it
say
over
on this?
here.
I don't know what you're talking
We're
about
killing
over
it.
there.
It's like the content for
the fucking Dirtbag Dan show is.
What are you
Slightly
trying to put
skewed
on
and
the screen?
augmented.
I don't even want you to put it up there.
Why did
now.
you just
Hang on a
become
second.
Janine from Ghostbusters?
Oh fuck. Okay.
It's processing.
It's processing.
It's
Okay.
disgusting.
All right, here we go.
Can you do it?
Can you dig it?
I might be able to. We'll see what's
Don't
good.
say here you go unless we're there. You know what I mean?
I'm stuck on the loading screen, bro.
God damn
What are you guys even trying to play?
This is actually pretty golden.
But can you dig
Yeah.
it though?
I don't
Can
know.
you do? We gotta just get in there. It's not letting me in there, bro.
Okay, we got to reset the fucking
like
Apple
the way
TV.
you dig it
In the
right
meantime,
there.
Zip it and reseal it.
in the meantime,
Zip.
Oh fuck. Let's see what we can do.
I like the way you dig it right there.
Right there.
all right, well, let's give it a shot now. Sometimes you just have to kick it in the dick.
Okay, I'm
I
reloading.
keep trying to
over
tell
here.
everybody and nobody believes me.
Kick it in the
most
I didn't
of-
say.
It's the most effective area of attack.
I didn't say tap it in the dick. I said kick it in the
It's got to
dick.
be a kick.
If you tap it, especially with the wrong side of your hand.
It's like having 1,000 babies at once.
what the fuck? Okay, so the video that we were attempting
I
to
saw
show
that on the internet.
Tell
was
him we can pull it
Whoa.
up later. Hold on. We can still get this. I got faith.
He's so confident.
Abel's trying to like rekindle a lost love.
Bring it, bro.
Okay, moving along.
How Abel got his groove
what we
back.
got? I'll let you know.
Okay, cool. So, Afrika,
No.
I couldn't hear you.
Afrika Bambaataa did a Vladtv interview, which was fucking awesome.
So glad we're talking about this.
Because did you watch this?
I didn't know we were going to talk about it, but I did see it, and I was like, I wanted to tweet. I didn't know if African Bambaataa had a Twitter or.
Yeah, he's the man.
Yeah,
but
like-
he goes on to talk about like the origins of hip hop, which is always cool. And I've definitely
Yeah.
seen other interviews where African Bambaataa is like broken down, like kind of like real simply in the easy days or in the early days, like who was kicking it and who wasn't, and how that like led to fucking hip hop as a whole, and like how the name hip hop came
Yeah.
about and all that shit, which
Yeah.
is super cool. But what he really got into, which was tight, was his idea about like white rappers and like the Lord Jamar. Of course, we like this shit.
Yeah.
But he was like,
Well, Lord Jamar is kind of a dick. Let's be honest.
but he was asked about that and the Lord Jamar thing, and basically he was saying that that punk rock had a lot to do with hip hop in the very beginning, like taking off.
Yeah.
Because like they provided like venues and like an audience where other kinds of music were just not.
Yeah.
You know what I
Yeah,
mean?
yeah,
Not
yeah,
even like
not
R
even
and
letting
B,
it fly.
which is like dominated, by black folks. They still weren't like come here and rap. You know
Yeah,
what I
yeah.
mean? But
Yeah,
the
they didn't wanna hear
punk
that
rock
shit.
guys were like, let's go, like fuck, this is tight, this is
Yeah,
crazy.
fuck yeah.
So
BCBGs and all that.
and then he started asking him about gay rappers, and you could tell African Bambaataa got super uncomfortable because it like goes against his like all his like principles to be like, we can't
You can't accept something.
we can't accept something. So, but in a
But
very
it bothers him. Obviously.
but in a very cool way.
He's like a reformed, like, older relative that you have.
yeah, he's like,
Like,
yeah, it's okay.
I
I
don't-
guess. But he what he basically said that was tight is that it's like it's no more important if you're gay than if you're a Christian or if you're a Muslim or you know what I mean. Like that shit shouldn't have to do anything to do with hip hop or unless that's what kind of fucking hip hop you're making. You know what I mean? And that's not really like hip hop ain't about that shit. It ain't about being denominational or it ain't about being you're wrong and I'm right. It ain't that kind of a vibe or whatever. And that's that's really cool to hear like the guy who fucking invented hip hop say. But it's also kind of like crazy just to see how far hip hop has come to where that's like a question that like Afrika and Bambaataa gets asked. Like if there was a gay rapper and he was just killing it, would that be like the business? And he's like, I don't know, man. Sure.
If that happens, then I guess I'll deal with it then.
Yeah, when we get to that bridge.
He's like, I'm not. Yeah, that could happen. He's like, ah.
They're like, do you enjoy Young Thug, Afrika Bambaataa? And he's like, I think it's cool. I accept it.
Yeah.
We're all tolerant. Ultimate message.
Yeah, interesting enough. I don't know, man. I think we might have to like we might have to like take a break here and fuck with the screen because this shit is just not working for me right now.
Here, send it to my phone.
That's what she said.
God damn it, Skylar. But moving right along to something else that happened awesome in hip hop. The Gladiator school footage was finally released.
I haven't seen this shit.
This is
that?
The main thing I was interested in was I heard about the Young B feature. Like,
so I watched it. I watched not all of it. I kind of skimmed through it, and of course I watched all the Young B shit, and I watched the kind of key battles that I wanted to see because it's 1 2-hour thing, and that's kind of cool the way they put the fucking thing together. It's like 1 2-hour chunk. It's almost like a movie.
Yeah,
it has like really
tight.
cool interviews and. It was done so fucking well. I mean, like, clearly it wasn't promoted super well as far as, like, release goes. And it seems like it's been put out as a tool to, like...
Says the video's been removed by the user.
Oh, which the video that...
Abel just sent me.
Oh, okay. Abel sending you videos over there?
What?
That was the video.
Yeah.
There's no video.
That had nothing to do with what I was saying right now, and it definitely threw me off of my train of thought.
I don't know what's happening.
I wasn't even listening.
Gladiator
School.
Okay,
We
Gladiator
are
School.
off the rails.
Gladiator School.
Bringing that back. Okay.
It was
Gladiator
really good.
School.
All the things were good about it.
But yeah, it's what I was saying is it's being used as a tool to get people to sign up to a website called trapflix.com. So it's like a sign up with your email, and then you can watch all this content on there.
I don't know anything about Trapflix.
Trapflix.
But if I didn't know any better,
it's trap.
I would say it's
a trap.
It's Trap Netflix.
Well, maybe. And that's probably what they're going for.
Yeah. Is it? Does anybody know?
So I have no idea because the good people of battle rap will
Who
never,
here is a member of Trapflix?
will never allow you to fucking have to suffer the indignities of the internet. So what they do is they record the whole shit and then they release it from various different YouTube channels. So there's probably like 5 different YouTube channels that have the whole Gladiator School feature as like a one big thing. If this was something that like people were paying into, I would definitely not be like, oh yeah, let's go pirate this shit. You know what I mean? Because I'm sure like some of the proceeds would go to Young B and his family or whatever. But it's not. It's just being put out as a tool to get people to sign up for this website. So if you don't want to do that, you could easily go on YouTube and search Gladiator School, and you'll come up with a 2-hour and 18-minute video. That's all of the battles, including
just in case you don't feel like giving anybody money.
It's not giving anybody money. It's giving people your email address or just in case you don't want
email addresses.
But hey, you probably want to know what Trap Netflix is all about. So
Trapflix.
So they got that shit there.
There's a whole baby boy section. It's just baby boy over and over and over again.
It's like a streaming channel that just plays Baby Boy over and over again.
And Tyrese videos.
Every Kimbo Slice backyard fight ever.
So
really,
that shit's tight. It's great. It came out super good, and the way they did the Young B shit was super tight. They actually have like his funeral and Snoop at his funeral, and like
oh shit,
it's fucking it's pretty tight. They did a good job of it.
That's amazing.
Yeah.
Rest in peace to Young B.
Yeah,
man.
for sure, man. It's
Yeah,
it's
definitely.
crazy to watch
And,
that performance. He's
It was crazy. It's like his best, like one of his
that
best
was
shits,
the
you know
one
what I mean?
that was like the standout one, and it was him and fucking B Magic who did great. It was classic B Magic. Informant, just Young B was super hyphy.
Yeah.
Like he was talking shit to everybody. He's talking shit to Mook. And he's like, fucking, fuck y'all. He's like,
this is my chance. I'm
slapping his
on,
home.
though.
He's like, anyway, he was at home. You know what I mean? He really played home field advantage like a motherfucker. It was just super cool to see like someone who is like so new in the game look like fucking he been up there for like he was Arsenal for a second.
running the
I was
show,
like,
you
holy
know what I
shit!
mean?
Like this
Like, yeah.
motherfucker's doing the damn thing. Yeah, it was crazy. But yeah, definitely go watch that. And I think what we're gonna do is for the next episode of the Dirtbag Dan Show, instead of battles, we'll watch the Gladiator School shit, and then we'll come back on a review on all of the battles that are on Gladiator School.
I'm down with that. That sounds tight.
Yeah, it's cool. It's 2 hours, and it's a fucking it's
Thank
a
you,
good 2
Snoop.
hours. Yeah, Uncle Snoop.
Appreciate
Fuck yeah.
that.
Killing it as always. Okay, what's next? Oh, big announcement. They just announced today. I don't even know if you guys know. DBD versus Big J. Don't flop. June 6th in Amsterdam.
Wow.
Woo! So
I'm already on Er's helmet about it the second I heard. I was like, hey, what's up, bro?
what's going on?
How you doing, man?
So yeah, I'm
What,
battling.
You want to hang out?
And I'm battling Big J, which is a battle I've actually been hit up about online a lot. Like people are like, "Oh,
Yeah.
I want you to battle Big J." He's a funny motherfucker. He always has good performances, and he has a good way of like making people look like an asshole. So I'll be interested to see Big J's way to make me look like an asshole. I'm sure he's gonna have like really fucking witty British things to say about the podcast and everybody involved in it, which is always fun. I think that's great that you guys have become like a huge part of just like the shit talk that goes down in battles for me.
Fucking A.
Wonderful.
You and Soros going, right?
Yeah, me and Thesaurus, and then the next weekend we're in Alaska, June 13th.
Yeah.
The
everything's
following-
all good with that, right?
Yeah, it's fucking Alaska. I mean,
I'm
yeah,
gonna come out
everything's-
there. I'm gonna David tell the shit out of Alaska one time.
Yeah,
So,
Alaska would be fun.
Wow.
Yeah, I'm
Next
gonna-
weekend, huh?
That's June 13th.
Wow.
Yeah,
okay.
It'll just be a constant day drunk.
Boy, it feels like 2011 in this motherfucker, man. I'm going to 3 places I ain't never been before. I haven't been to 3 places that I ain't never been before since like 2011.
With
you know?
madness and caustic.
With Thesaurus too. With madness and
Thesaurus.
caustic. Yeah, that's crazy, bro. Fucking A.
Some things never change.
Some things never change. Okay, let's talk about the battles of the week, bro. We had some fucking good ones this week.
3 battles, fuck 5 battles.
Wait, does the screen not work? Let's find
Bitch,
out.
I watch 3 battles with your bitch.
No, the screen's working. Screen's working. Screen's working. Okay, cool. Shut up, dude. No. So battles of the week this week. We had a don't flop. We had a don't flop battle over a beat.
3 battles, fuck 5 battles.
It's tight. I liked it. I liked it a lot. Bamalam versus Dialect. Dialect's a hard motherfucker to understand, not on a beat, but surprisingly,
But he sounds fucking tight when he does it, though.
surprisingly, super easy to understand while he's on a beat for some reason. Like I don't know why he's so much more clear to me when he's rapping like that.
That's exactly what I was thinking. I was like, dude, I feel like I could be a
Definitely
part of
more.
the dialect battle now.
Now I'm a fan.
Now I speak your dialect,
I'm
bro.
a fan. Like I was a fan before, but now I'm like, damn, this motherfucker was chopping in that shit.
yeah.
Both you and of course Bam.
And Bam is crazy.
Well, these guys, they were like, why the fuck do they keep repeating this shit? And I was like, that's a kind of like a part of the thing. You know what I mean? Like that's like it's almost like the smack when they run it back. It's become such a part of the way that those battles are done out there that like the fans are fucking stoked to be able to run that shit back with them every single time.
That's the craziest shit. It's like, all right, here we go again. You guys liked it this time. You're going to like it again.
Yeah.
So whoever gets the most runbacks clearly wins the battle, right?
It
So-
That's crazy.
That's
doesn't
how it
make
works,
it
bro.
doesn't make sense to us, but
Dude, it's like-
I
it's
bet
like-
I bet you when you're there, it's an entirely different feel.
It's like
too.
rugby to football, I bet. Like,
It
it's like
just seems
slightly
so
off.
tight. Like it's
You're
like,
like, wait, what are you? Wait, why? I don't quite get it.
and then you kick it. But I like
when
that.
do you kick it?
I like that it's like fucking. They're just
get
fucking
it.
doing like. They run it back, and by the time they do it like the third time, the fans know the shit so much that they're hype. But they're also like reserved in a way where they don't want to fuck them up because they want to hear the next part of the. So
Yeah.
they don't get too hype. They're just kind of like, yep.
Dude, you
And
gotta
we know that part.
Dude, you gotta fuck around
And
and
we know
like
that part.
change it on them in mid verse.
What?
Like
Just
do a whole
fuck with
different
them hella
part.
hard.
Like
I don't
you
know.
know that you're gonna run it back, so you fucking write a whole different second part.
Like I like to think that I could just go do
Different
that
run back
shit,
parts.
and I know I could just go rap, but I don't know, like I'd have to like really like study the culture of it to like.
I would
be
have
like,
to watch
I gotta,
a ton of grind battles.
Like I gotta go
before
do. I gotta just run this shit back again over and over and over.
I'm
again. Okay,
super
all right.
fucking down to try it though.
Yeah, because I rap like that. Like I
sounds-
definitely
that
like
sounds like
bar
fun.
out like that. You know?
on some how you write a song in the first place type
Yeah.
situation, anyways.
Yeah, exactly. But who do you think? And I think that it's almost more. It was tight the way they were structuring their insults because it's structured in like a rhythmic way
Yeah.
versus like a fucking punchline way.
Yeah.
which is just cool to fucking hear.
Yeah,
like
it's-
it was.
I
super
kinda
Seems
refreshing.
like my lane. I'm down.
I kind of feel like I said before, it'd be different there because at times it almost seemed like they were offbeat, and I don't know if it's just keeping up because they're going so fast, or if it's just the difference.
Slightly,
of
it's a slightly off pace, like most grime shit. But
Yeah.
like,
Oh yeah.
Dun,
Well, there's like a pause nature
dun,
to it, right?
dun,
Like
dun.
and it's a way that you're writing
no,
the
no,
beat.
no, no, not the
specifically.
way that they're writing the beat, but actually, I think the sound itself, like being there, it would sound more on, like
I think they
sound-
dub the beat into the video too.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure that they do.
Yeah.
I wouldn't imagine that they get that good of a
That's
sound
hard
quality.
to do. No, I mean, I didn't think that when I watched it.
No, not in a way that's like
Not like-
off-putting,
yeah,
but
not a
like
lot
as
at
a
all.
video editor, I think that they
you would
sync,
turn that up, yeah.
I think that they sync
Yeah.
the actual beat with the video in a way to where you could hear the beat more because it would just get drowned out by
Right,
the
right.
audience in
You
the
can
room.
tell
noise and all
though,
that
it's
shit.
super powerful.
It's
in the
because
building
I've
there.
been
Things are
I've been to
probably
one of
crazy.
those out there. I watched the homie Seasland do a on beat battle out there, and it was like it's hard to like get the right balance of playing the beat, the right volume, but
Still being able to
be
understand what
understandable.
everyone's
You know what I
saying.
mean?
Yeah.
so you have to rap loud, and it's really like fast paced shit.
So who do you think won? I thought Bamalam won because he got the most fucking running backs.
I mean, if we're going by points,
It's by run
Points. I was just running it. I was like,
Yeah, if it's like
Points.
a point system, then
point. I was doing it like that. I was. So I don't know if that's the way. Like I'm totally wrong, but I felt like I thought the way that
kinda
he-
like-
I thought Bam took it.
Well,
too.
look, I was neck and neck and even leaning towards Dialect up until the second round, and then the third round, the way that he that Bamalam structured his shit.
That's what
and
I'm
it's
saying.
just
Like, I've fucked with his patterns the most. You know
exactly.
what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah.
which is really like this. It was super interesting for me to watch the battle because I don't typically watch battles a lot anymore. But that made it fun for me because now I'm seeing shit that I fuck with. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
Like,
yeah.
Like, oh shit, like it's hard to write like that. You know what I mean?
Well, I have
But-
to say, like, Don't Flop has always found a way to keep it interesting. You
Yeah.
know what I mean? With everything that they do. Like,
Very
we're
smart.
like going to Amsterdam is pretty fucking interesting.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But they definitely, they don't do, like, every other league kind of leans towards bring in the heavy hitters and fucking put together the matchups that nobody else can put up. Where Don't Flop is kind of like, build the home brand and fucking build your squad and then take your squad other places and shit. It's like it lends itself to more interesting content to people. For me, like people who are outside, I could see if you live there and you like all battles, you'd be like, oh, I'd like to see more of these guys or whatever. But for outsiders looking in, it's like super fucking entertaining because it's not just, this big name versus this big name, which is kind of all battle rap is nowadays, which is, but it's not a bad thing until we get a lot of more new big names, because I don't think like the big guys have left a lot of room for the little guys to fucking build themselves up. And then it's like, if there's no, we're running out of matchups here. The Source can only battle so many people. You know what I mean? Like eventually he'll have battled everybody and then we're done.
I like the concept
That's how we
of
know.
on a beat battling anyways, just in general.
Oh,
I
it's
like
tight.
the concept. I mean, maybe that's just because that's where it's, that's what I used to see. That's what I was used to seeing until started seeing the grind time. Jesus.
Jeez, man.
My heart
Started seeing the grind time battles and stuff. It was all on a beat.
I wish there was like a calculator to determine like the possible matchups for Thesaurus. Like what's the actual number of battles that the thesaurus could possibly have?
I just decided that the game is over when Thesaurus has battled everybody.
Yeah.
Like as soon as everybody
has to quit. Like the Field of Dreams fucking baseball
yeah,
field.
we're just walking.
They all walk out into the cornfield and shit or what?
It all just goes away like a fucking dust in the wind.
Oh shit.
If you battle them, they will come.
Okay.
Gross.
Let's
Moving on.
Pause. Ghost pause.
if you battle them, they will come. Why are they coming?
You can fucking stay with all that noise.
All right, let's talk about something. Let's talk about some words I never thought I was gonna say. The Rebel lost. Bishop Brigante versus Arsonal. Let's talk about this battle. What happened?
Lost to the Brigante.
I was watching it doing the
how did it
pay-per-view and I was
happen?
like, he's choking. No. I was like, no. Like I turned around and I looked like, is choking? And they're like, yeah, it's happening on stage in front of your fucking face. And then I realized it was true. Arsonal fucking choked in this battle.
Yeah.
It sucks.
What round? Which round?
Second. And then and he was kind of like loose in the third. But nothing that like I couldn't still scream the Rebel ain't ever lost for.
Right.
But then the Rebel lost in the second round.
Dude, he was
There was
snapping in the first too, but nothing
Oh, yeah,
crazy
yeah.
like out of the ordinary for him.
He was Arsonal is good to a point, and so good that where it's like we've seen him do so good and so many times. Like if he shows up and does his bars, then he doesn't have to lose the battle. You know what I mean? There's no way. But he lost this fucking battle because he didn't. For one time, he showed up and he didn't have his bars. I don't know what the fuck it was. I don't know if he got a lot on his mind, like
it's like when Pacquiao gets dropped at the last second of the fifth.
It's because like everybody in these situations
fucking lies.
Yeah,
face flat.
seriously. Like what is that? Is that real? Can Pacquiao? Can you do that to Pacquiao?
That's a good fucking analogy. Right
So
there.
yeah, that's pretty good. That's pretty good. You are the Pacquiao of battle rap.
You are Arsonal.
Yeah,
Pacquiao never lost.
and Pacquiao.
He just got knocked out that one time.
that one time. Not a
But yeah,
That's all Pacquiao.
it was
fans
weird to
say.
watch. But everybody always like nobody ever says like the personal life shit. Everyone's always like it's because Drake was there, or like they find some like battle rap ass reason for like why he didn't
When
perform.
they just got lost in each other's eyes.
Him and Aubrey walking. It's like, oh man,
What was I rapping about?
what was that? Damn, I had bars about him. Oh man,
What's your hotel room number?
super weird. I don't even know where to take it from there. Like, but
There you
Bishop
go.
did good.
I just solved why Arsenal choked. Should thank me.
Sure. Bishop did great. I hate to like not talk about Bishop just because Arsonal choked. Bishop had bars. He had like cool fucking I ain't never heard of. The type of bars that were developed over fucking like 8 years of watching other motherfuckers rap. You know what I mean? Where you're like nobody where you could look at that.
That was underhanded as fuck.
No, I don't think I didn't mean it in an underhanded way. I mean, like, you write a good bar, and you're like, damn, did somebody say that shit? Like, Bishop Brigante doesn't have to do that.
Right.
Like, he wrote a good bar, and he's like, nobody has said this.
Yeah.
Nobody in the world has ever said this, and I know because I've seen every single battle on the planet. So, like...
I'm very confident in my material.
Yeah. And it was a lot of that. A lot of it seemed like it was just like, he had that kind of style that was like reminiscent of someone who has like Mook.
Yeah.
Just punch.
He's comfortable.
Not a lot of crazy filler and like trying to do lyrical shit. Like he was just fucking which is kind of
He's comfortable.
yeah. So let's watch this terrible fucking battle together.
Hi.
This is a fucking train wreck.
Sweet.
Let's
Yeah.
get the screen, Abel. Oh shit. Are you alive? Are you okay, Abel?
Yeah, Abel hasn't said a thing over there.
Hey, man. How you doing?
It was like,
People
I
are going to
might
start to
not really
figure
even
out
be
what's
here.
going on, man.
I might not really even be here.
You're giving us up pretty bad.
What?
Not working.
Yeah, what do we got over
Shouts
here?
out to like letting this fucking super long
Yeah, what?
intro crack.
thanks, Abel.
Yeah.
No, that's me. It's my fault. It's my fault. I wanted to make sure these random Canadian companies got their promo.
Beat by Lock Stunner.
Look at this fucking.
Peppermill.
Whoa, what the
this
hell?
train
Whose
wreck.
basement is this?
Spit this shit for you guys. All you puppets. So I need everybody to respect.
Oh, I know what this is.
Dad, what are you doing? Why are you screaming at these people?
I know where this is, and I didn't know that. Wait,
Rhyme and punishment battling. Work 5 count 5 lads and help
this
back.
is in
Get
Scotia.
some fucking noise.
Dude, how drunk is that dude? And whose fucking like dad is he? Is he not too old to be doing this
We
job?
got a dope battle set up here. They got
Jim
25 bucks
fucking-
on the line.
He's having
25 on
he's
the
having a good-
line.
25 on the line?
Is that a zombie?
Traveled to get here.
What are they
Yeah,
full
isn't that
set?
that dude from Prison Break? What's going on with him?
Yo, what up? It's Raindrop. And shout out to my Peter friends, you know, JoJo, David Height.
Rap
you know,
debut.
my old man. I traveled. It's supposed to be a 2-hour drive, but it took 3 hours in this
Dude,
fucking
nobody
blizzard.
cares about
I'm ready
this
to
shit.
body this pussy. Let's go.
Dude,
You're
that
the body
fool's-
Did you
I
just
was in
tell
a
a
blizzard.
story before you?
$25.
This is G.
Dude, that dude-
Dog.
G-Dog.
Spring Hill repping that 5, 4, 6 up
Yo,
in
it's
here.
Raindrop
The whole
versus
crew here
G-Dog.
came from Spring Hill just to body this guy right
crowd's
There's a
here.
lot
No
of
love
bodying
for him
going
either.
on, huh?
A lot of
Crowd's got
Yo.
no love for him.
All right, let's play the game called Find the Black Dude. That's always fun.
Who is she?
REP Battle League. I was in the middle of a dogfight last night, so tonight I'm just gonna sit back and let these two go at it.
What are you chewing? What's in your
What the
mouth?
fuck was
Is that
that?
your tongue?
Was she serious?
That
Or
shit
was
looked like a half-eaten Kit Kat bar.
She's like, I'm a cool 8.
Did you see the homie on the side? He's got a chin strap tattooed on his face.
I'm a fucking 11. Let's
Lead
go.
us off. So, let's go. We got round 1. Rhyme and punishment battle league on Raindrop.
Dude, Raindrop is shaped like an actual raindrop.
Ryan?
He's shaped like Wet Willie from the old.
Shaped like a teardrop.
G-Dog. What should I say more? Well, you had a woman, but she was a stupid fucking whore.
Okay.
And you know the difference between me and Gene? I can see my toes. That fucking fat fucker can only see the floor. Ouch. So G,
That's all he came with?
They call you
Found a
G-Dog.
black person. I win the game.
G is what you go
Like
by.
1.5.
Thinking You're a G,
No, there's one right there.
but he ain't as G as me. You're fat.
Oh, there's a,
Fuck
Someone
you.
in the back yelled he's fat.
Anyways,
What's up, Raindrop?
Come on.
what's going on,
What's up,
Raindrop?
Raindrop?
I don't think there's enough precipitation in these clouds.
He looks like he's gonna cry, bro.
Circus freak can't handle my uncertainties with your lack of insecurities. Your bars are weak.
Your birds,
Nah,
your
man, I'm
birds.
saying you were blowing guys every day of the week.
What? He rhymed your
What?
bars are weak
Boys?
with your
Dude,
blonde
you're
guy.
literally doing
G-Dog.
super hot
So
bars.
if G was a G-Dog, and that would be making you a G, my dog. But I'd be
What?
putting to the end of
Oh,
G-Dog
wow.
by pulling his leash back, making G-Dog G-Gone.
You mean G1?
There's just dead air behind him.
Keep it down, guys. No,
They were. They don't need to keep it down.
Hey, keep it down.
We heard everything.
We could hear you opening
Yo.
your beers.
I'm gonna kick open a funeral one day.
hold
Just
on.
like, keep it down.
I know that I'm about to fucking hit this clown. I don't fucking care what he's got to say about me, because he ain't got no fucking script, homie. It's fluff and filler. I've all seen all your shit.
He ain't got
It's
no
all been on
strip, it's
Facebook.
fluff and
You've
filler?
been fucking spitting for fucking 6 months, thinking that you've all took. Well, I'm about to make
You're
you
all
shit.
took?
I know what
Who's
you're
all
about to
took?
say. I don't fucking care if you think I'm fucking gay, because I ain't. I got 2 fucking kids at home. I'm rolling you up like I roll doobies up and fucking blow them out. I don't fucking care. I'm blazing you
You
out.
could still be
I'm
gay and
ripping
have
you
kids,
up,
but sorry.
tripping you up.
Happens all
I'm
the time.
about to hang you from a fucking tree because you're giving it up. I don't fucking care. I'm out here to do my shit. I'm the real fucking G-Dog. That's what's it.
Dude,
That's
there was
what-
like
that's it.
three. There was like 3 sentences in there that made no fucking sense. Like that's what's it.
This is like a 2-4 round. This is like a
I feel like he said he was
Like a
going to
what?
lynch him too,
Let's
didn't
have a
he?
raindrop though.
like a
Please.
Is Raindrop still gonna go?
People seeing you was
thought that was absurd.
on your knees. Scratch marks, you know, fucking. Oh, I'm G-Dog. Well, you're actually just.
Dude,
a
he's just
bitch.
like talking.
I think the guy in the crowd really
No,
threw
it's
him
supposed
off.
to happen.
He
You
lost
said
everything.
5, 4, 6 at the end of your intro, but weren't you talking about the 597 on Facebook, like 597? But those pussies are sour as lemons.
Pussies
You know,
are sour.
It's fucking over. I'm bringing you like a hot.
Holy shit.
Sour pussy.
Look at him. Go to the
What the
screen.
Why are
Go
you
to the
such a
screen.
sour pussy?
YouTube was done with that. It kicked us off.
They were
Didn't
like,
want it
no,
anymore.
They
this
were
is
like,
too much.
no.
No more to raindrop. No more to drop.
I was just getting like lost in it. I was like, what's happening?
Oh man.
Fuck that battle.
2 battles, right?
That
battles.
was fucking
Fuck 3
hard to
battles.
watch.
That might be the worst battle I've ever seen.
And then
How
the
much
other
of that
dude
were we
just
gonna
comes in and
watch?
raps for like 20 seconds of gibberish. And they're like, all right, back to you, most awkward motherfucker ever created.
Who? The drop?
If you, like, I wish the drop. Drop?
Holy shit.
Yo.
This fool had the cry face on
What
the
if-
whole battle.
What if he?
This is not supposed to happen.
What if they told him if he won the battle, he could have his chin back?
He looked like he was sad about the drive. He was like, "Oh, I had to drive for 3 hours.
It was like 3 hours away.
It was really cold, but I'm here.
I'm here to body
I
this.
came
fool.
fucking
Body this
burst.
pussy.
I came with the body this
I gotta
fool.
body this pussy.
I'm gonna raindrop
I
him.
brought burrs.
My birds are
I brought mad
insecure.
birds.
You could collect me on a tarp and use me for drinking water later.
Drop.
Drop.
Wow.
Yeah.
What about G Dog, the most original rap name?
Hey, you
for
say you're
No.
a G dog? Well, if you're a G dog, then you're my G when I G to my dog. G.
G.
And that's it.
I like how G
That
Dog.
was a straight raindrop quote right there.
I like
That
how
was-
G Dog stole his name off like a black character from Walking Dead and shit.
It's not even. He's like G Dog. It's like G Dog is like a background character in like South Central. You know what I mean? Like G Dog, grab the Mac. Let's go.
They should start a
We
group
gonna
together.
ride on these fools, G Dog. Grab the Mac. It's like some '90s ass fucking
Super
like
generic bad
West
guy.
Coast fucking rap name and shit. Yo,
G
what's up?
Dog.
G Dog.
Cuz Loke.
I'm gonna put G dog in charge
Coming to
of the
the
block
stage.
while
You
I'm
know there's
away.
a dude named Cuz Loke out there who just saw this shit
Yo.
and like wrote
Yeah,
my
he's
name on a
pissed.
Yo,
bullet.
while I'm
He was
out,
like, Cuz
we
Loke
gonna
is
have
real.
G Dog
You got a
run
problem
this
with
whole
Loke?
thing.
Cuz Loke sitting next to G Dog somewhere in fucking Compton right now.
But that, but
What
that
about
was
Rain Dog? Or
That was G Dog with
or
two
G
Gs.
Drop. That should be the name of their album.
G Drop.
G Drop.
Oh, that's amazing.
I like Rain Dog better though.
Rain Dog's
Rain
good
Dog.
too, yeah.
Rain Dog.
Sounds like a beer.
We need to go.
Sour Patch Lemon Kids.
Sipping on that Rain Dog.
Abel, can I get the
Lagunitas Rain Dog.
3 battles, book 5 battles.
Holy shit. Let's go to the questions. We're done with the battles. That was
I know.
insane.
That was too much.
That was, to
Was
say
that 3 battles?
Was that to say that we were done?
I feel like that erased my memory of all other
shit.
battles I'd ever seen.
Logan loves Skylar. Let's
Look
go.
at that look in his eyes.
Is that what it's
Oh,
called?
he's ready to
shit.
give it to you, Skylar.
Wow. Logan.
What's up, Dirtbag Dan Show?
Yeah.
It's Logan from Canada.
Yeah.
I bet.
It's
Yep.
dark outside.
You could tell
It's
that.
dark
Fitting to
outside.
go rob somebody.
Whoa.
All right.
Gangster like that.
No shit.
Cool.
We got a serious question this week.
You always
This
do.
question's for Dirtbag Dan.
No shit!
What do you think about multis versus bars versus jokes versus syllabics versus flows versus rhyme schemes? Just kidding, man. This question, as usual, is for Skylar G. Skylar G.
The Bears.
Yes.
How many beats do you got to make to be considered a beat maker? And
Okay.
how many genital piercings do you have to do to be considered a tattoo artist?
What? Wait, what? Hold on.
Blacklight tattoo or like a glow in the dark tattoo on a dude's nutsack?
Look how where it ends.
Is that it?
Look, it just ends there.
Uh-huh.
Yeah. All right.
Oh, that was tight, Logan, because I really thought you were just being lame for a second, and then you brought it right
Yo,
back to Skylar.
Cool. You got us all.
You win.
You win.
Imagine we're off our game today, but you still win.
So how
yeah,
how
how
many
many?
glow in the dark nutsack tattoos do you have to
How many
give
genital
before you become a tattoo artist?
piercings?
I feel like if you could pull one off and achieve it accurately, you got the job, man.
You're
I
in.
would hire you if you could do it.
Yeah. Okay.
If
Okay.
you could do one.
And then what about-
Come on down, Logan. Come down, and I will get you a job.
If you could do one of those,
You could even do your own.
I love how he's
If you could do your own, just bring it in with a black light.
I love how he's including genital piercings as a part of your training for being a
Yeah.
tattooer.
I like how
You
it's
had to go
the
through that.
amount of genital piercing it takes to become a true tattoo
It
artist.
took a lot. Yeah.
Because I mean, how many beats does it take to make a beat maker? Just one, right? And then you made a beat, so you're
But
technically
no,
a maker of said beat.
I'm asking a serious question. How many genital piercings would you have to do
0.
until you're a tattoo artist?
I've been a tattoo artist.
I've never put a hole in,
You
in a genital
Skylar.
in my life.
Oh,
Skylar,
man,
you have to
that was
believe
too
in the
much.
dream,
No,
bro.
but how many
It's-
would you
Oh, can
have
we
to
go
do?
live the
screen?
dream.
None.
Oh no,
damn
never
it.
mind. I think I can go to the other question fast enough. Let's
Am I
see.
not asking this in English?
If we forgot, we did it. We did it.
What do we got? Oh, what?
DVD show. It's your boy, Irish Rasta.
Holy shit.
Coming at you with the last video from South America.
Wow.
In Rio de Janeiro. It's your boy, Jesus. Yo. We're just hanging out here with all these fucking retarded ass tourists.
Wow.
This week, guys, wanted to ask you.
Jesus is looking right
it's
at
a
you.
bit late now, but do you think at any point in battle rap we could have had an official ranking system? Do you think it would have worked, or do you think battle rap is just too subjective and it's not something that can be pinned down like that? But again, guys, thanks for doing the show. I'll talk to you soon. And next time I talk to you, I should be in Barcelona.
Shit.
Which
How
is
are you
super
doing
interesting.
this?
What do you do?
Can you tell us more about your story and how you're getting to all these
Wait,
places?
we got more.
I want to know. No, he told me, he was like, "Yo, I fucked up on the editing of this one, but I wanted to freeze on the fucking."
Because it's like, why?
Free
Like, I
study,
feel
not
like we
the-
should be
What
sending
is he,
you
like a,
fucking
is
videos.
he like a sports
like-
journalist or
Nah,
something?
he's
Is he
just a
traveling?
fucking European kids have a period of their life before they like after college usually or after school before they're like gonna get a real job and have to do fuck shit for the rest of their lives. They just like plan to spend like 2 years traveling. Hella people I've known do that. Like a lot of my homies' dads like did that and then knocked up an American girl and never went back home. You know what I mean? So like, but that's like that's way normal. Like to us, that's weird as fuck. You're like,
Knocking
no,
up
you can't just
American
go
girls?
run around the world for 2 years. That's fucking insane. But your boy is doing the fucking
Just that.
He's a fucking European
Barcelona,
fucking
man. That'll be
goon, bro. You're the
awesome.
man. And where he lives is interesting too. So like when he goes home and sends us videos, it's like, oh, it's just Ireland. So
I don't even remember the question. I was just watching the video. What was he talking about again? The
Ranking
bank-
system.
Somehow there
I
could
thought he
ever
said a
be
banking system.
Yeah, there is a baking system.
That's
it's
what he's
called
talking about.
it's called Lush One and it's broken.
It's called Go Cook. Go Cook yourself.
and it owes you money.
This girl is on fire.
That's how you bake it with all the fire that girl's on.
Oh shit. We can't get look oh man, ironic.
Wow.
Irony.
Turn the page.
All right.
I got
So
an itchy laugh. That's all I want.
the question was about a ranking system in battle rap. Could it have ever worked? I don't think so. I think battling is too.
Like battle judge ranking.
It could just
system?
only be
They
based
tried to
on
do that.
if unless we're judging battles and unless all battles are judged, there could never be like a fully national ranking system.
Yeah,
where
there
you
would
could
have to
say
be some sort of like commission that handles just that, like
Yeah.
judging and ranking.
unified
Yeah.
scoring system and like all sorts of things that'll never happen in battle rap for there to ever be a ranking system. But I think it's just entirely too subjective too. And one dude could come in and do one battle and you'd be like, that dude's the best now. I don't
You're
care.
number
'cause
one.
What he did in that one battle makes him better than every other person.
In
You
my
could-
opinion.
And you could
And that's
even
what it comes
in
down
your
to.
opinion, yeah, exactly. And you could be that, and I couldn't tell you you're wrong. You know what
So
I
I
mean?
mean, it really comes like if you're comparing it to like sports or something like that, there would have to be teams and
a league or just
Yeah,
a
like-
league and a ranking system and like a win and loss structure and like fucking
But nobody would
matchups
ever-
based on that, and it would just probably take a lot of the
it
fun
could
out
have
of battle
happened
rap.
in like the grind time days. If they would have started it off like that, if there would have been like
they would
more
keep the
like
score,
because like
right?
Yeah.
and that's what I liked about WRCs back in the day is like it was, you know what I mean, it's something you could keep up with, and it was like, you know what I mean. Honestly, I think they should just do it like
Well, you talk to the MCs from the WRCs, and they'll tell you it was an endurance run, and a lot of people just got burnt out from like Pepsi and Red Bull, and we're just like,
Yeah.
fuck this, my stomach hurts.
Yeah, yeah.
How can I possibly rap for you good? I've been here for fucking 14 hours today.
Yeah, yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, you're not paying me any money. This shit is balls. Like,
Yeah.
it's definitely like it doesn't motivate the
I'm
best
just saying, from
performance.
as a fan watching it, I liked the, you know what I mean, like the league aspect of it. And like,
Totally.
there's this division from this area,
Yeah,
and
yeah,
they're
yeah.
competing to get to this final shit.
Yeah, yeah.
And then,
You liked it because the West Coast always won.
well, I mean, it doesn't hurt. That's cool.
We're like, yeah, and we knew the guys that were winning all the time, and that kind of was cool too.
But
So-
I just liked how it was all put together, and it seemed like Grind Time was a better concept of the actual battling, but a poor concept of like the
business,
the shit around it. You know what I
Yeah,
mean?
yeah,
There was no
yeah.
direction. It was just like, oh, we're just gonna put people in a room.
Yeah, exactly. It was like better battles with no structure.
Yeah.
But I mean, that's what kind of made battling great, was no structure, and that's why I don't think like a
And
ranking
that's
system-
why it became the way it did through evolution and just we've already figured out that judging shit just isn't gonna.
And there
work
was no
out.
People
money
just
in it
argue
too,
on
right?
it anyways.
Yeah,
Even if you
you
judge
just-
it, everyone's gonna sit there and fucking debate it regardless.
And they're gonna talk more about why it's unfair that it was
judged that way.
Yeah, and
than
it's
the battle itself.
and it's not the judging. The judges have nothing to do with the rappers. So it is. There's no way to determine these 5 people are fucking experts at rap unless you want to pick celebrities, and they don't really.
Usually they suck.
Yeah, they're
Usually
not too good at it
terrible.
either.
Yeah.
But-
Even the best rappers are like terrible judges of
Yeah.
battle rap. You know what I mean? And you look at like what did we say about Total Slaughter the whole time? Like, how are you gonna judge Arsonal on battling? He's done 100
Arsonal
battles.
would wreck you.
Totally.
It's not even
not
it's
even the
not
same
fair,
type
yeah.
of game.
I think he's not in the studio like, I don't think that song is. You know
Yeah.
what I mean? Like, it doesn't work like that. So.
And they don't give a shit what we think for some reason. So fucking, I don't know.
Well, they like that. Like, this is what I've noticed, and like, I love that we're done with everything for the show, so we could just be real as fuck for this like moment while this joint ends. But
Let's
like,
do this.
what real rappers like to do with battle rappers is they like to like take us places and like take pictures with us, like, and be on Instagram with us and shit. But they don't really want to like put you on a song ever. You know what I mean? Like ever, like
you're
rarely.
You're like a novelty item.
Yeah, for sure. Like all of us, for whatever reason. Like, and I think a lot of times
We've all experienced it. I think all the battle rappers have had that one like kind of famous friend who could really put you on if they wanted to and just didn't.
Well,
for
but
whatever reason.
I mean, the reality is that they make their decisions. They make their decisions based on the market.
Yeah.
And the market says that battle rappers can't make good music. And really, until like that whole idea is just non-existent, because we're not talking about selling music to battle rap fans anymore. We're talking about selling music to regular people. And if regular people have this belief that battle rappers can't make good music, then it's just whatever. And that's why like people trip out when I try to like my musical endeavors aren't like necessarily like in line with the battle rap endeavors. It's because battle rap is hella mainstream in its connection to music, and the music I make is pretty fucking underground for like a designated audience of people who have like shown appreciation for it and other shit like it. So it's
he's
like
getting choked up. He's getting choked up.
I work so hard. No, but I mean, it's like I'm trying to build a fan base of fans of my entertainment. Like just I could be doing anything. I could be doing fucking stand up, and they'd still be like, "Oh, that's Dirtbag Dan. I like the shit he does." You know what I mean? So I support him. I'm trying to build that kind of fan base. That kind of fan base isn't the kind of fan base that also listens to mainstream hip hop. Per se, you know, most of the time. Sometimes that's true, sometimes it's not.
Yeah.
But battle rap is very like close to. I mean, Drake is the guy running the events and shit. That's as mainstream of a rapper as you can get. You know what I mean?
The mainstream.
So, and
rapper.
when Drake is like knows Shuffle T's bars, then it's, you know, like then clearly battle rap is more in line with mainstream hip hop than underground hip hop, because you don't see a lot of like super underground hip hop stars at battle rap events.
Right.
Yeah.
Only like when they're like homies that we know from underground hip hop endeavors that predate battle rap, and they come kick it sometimes. You know what I mean? But very rarely is it like, you know, a Brother Ali that's like at a battle. Even though like we see these dudes at fucking Rock the Bells and shit like that, and they're like, Dirtbag Dan, you talking shit about me, you called me ugly in that battle. I'm like, yes, I did.
Yep.
Yes, I did.
I'm sorry.
It's a pleasure to meet you.
I never thought this day
like
would
I'm
come.
a huge fan, and I'm so sorry. A lot of that walking, but most of those dudes are super fucking cool, especially Brother Ali. So, yeah, that was a bit of realness for the Dirtbag Dan show before we fade away on what may have been the strangest episode in our
definitely
in our
the
history.
worst.
Could have been.
Which is what I'm
leaning
Which is what I'm
towards
here for.
worst.
We were probably talking a lot.
There was
That's kind of it's kind of the whole
Probably,
point
like,
of the
tossing-
podcast.
I spoke
I
too
guess.
much.
I mean, but I mean,
Yeah.
like over each other and just like
I mean-
super excited. I'm so excited.
It's just hard trying to talk over Abel
I got to give you guys more space. I'm sorry.
most of the time.
Abel, shut up.
Yeah, Cristo Rinato. Rio de Janeiro, Hey,
That worked out.
it's the Dirtbag Dan Show, episode 55. We might have been on mushrooms.
You gonna tell him?
I said it.